The Steps Hip Spica Care DVD is made for parents and carers of children in hip spica cast. They are a series of mini videos which cover aspects of looking after a child in a cast. The videos are examples of how real families coped with everyday tasks of looking after a child in a hip spica. They are not meant to be fully comprehensive and cannot tell you everything you will need to know about hip spica care, but hopefully they will reassure you that solutions can be found to many practical problems. Remember that it is best to contact your healthcare professional if you have a problem you cannot solve. Parents, carers and healthcare professionals have reviewed these videos.
So I'm just going to get things all set up for Beth, and she's going to go on a bodyboard at some stage this afternoon. So to make life a bit easier, just get the rug rolled up, and then I'll show you my husband's creation. This is the bodyboard, or Black Panther, as he's the Panther Noir, I think he's renamed it. So, and this, to be honest, we've looked at lots of diagrams of people who built their own bodyboards, and then we fashioned something that was going to work for Beth in the shape of plaster. So there was no point us trying to make this before she came home from hospital. And it's just dead simple. It's just a plank of soft wood, which has been cut to the right shape. This is the second set of wheels, because the first set were a little bit too narrow and she was skidding about rather than actually rolling, and they weren't gripping onto the wood. And then it's just a block of hard foam, and then just some fabric over the top of it. And then she gets sat on just a couple of blankets that go across her chest, just to prop her up. And then we couldn't think of how to actually secure her, so we just used my dressing gown rope, and we just tie that round the top just for a bit of stability. And she can basically push herself around on that. She won't tolerate it for more than about 20 minutes, half an hour, but it's just another way of getting her onto her front, which is a position she's not particularly happy to spend lots of time in. So we got this when Bethan came home. We were finding that we were having to put like 3 or 4 pillows underneath her, and we kept having to readjust everything so that she was comfortable and her back was supported. And my husband just managed to go out and buy a big piece of foam, and we've just put a couple of travel cot mattress covers over it. And it's absolutely fantastic, because it just means when I put her down on the floor now, I don't need to put cushions underneath her. And when she's down sort of just on the wood, I can actually move her around on this and drag her around, so it just makes life a lot easier.
Her mobility herself, without the wheelchair, she's learnt to crawl after about 2 weeks, so she can commando crawl on her tummy around the sitting room. And she can, I don't know if she's supposed to, but she can stand up in it as well now. And she manages to sort of get herself up from the floor onto the sofa.
It's better not to encourage your child to stand.
And the one that we've got at home, she can wheel it about herself, so she's actually better than me at wheeling herself through doorways without hitting her feet. We can just about squeeze through the doors, because obviously her legs are quite wide and it's her feet that hit everything. But yeah, she can get from the kitchen over to the telly, and she's quite independent. She wants to try and do things by herself. You know, if I'm going to try and get something for her, she says, "Oh no, Mummy, I can get it," and she'll wheel herself over and probably nearly tip herself out of the wheelchair trying to reach something that she thinks she can do it. Then she'll have a good go anyway.
Remember, you are not alone. When you want information, advice and support, our helpline team are here to help you. No matter how big or small your concern, please email or telephone our helpline. Get instant access to information 24 hours a day via our website, where you can download our advice leaflets. You can also visit our online chat forum, which provides a fantastic resource of helpful tips and practical advice written by parents who are coping with a child affected by hip dysplasia.